What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another TV series review on Netflix's Daredevil Season 2. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this right off the bat. Now, I'm going into a non-spoiler review and then spoiler review, okay? So, briefly talking non-spoilers. And I find it hard to imagine that you guys haven't seen the show yet, because come on, what the hell? Did you not like Season 1? I love Season 2 as much as Season 1, so I'm just going to say that right off the bat. I gotta say, I really liked the new characters that we saw. I was very satisfied. I don't really have any complaints about any of them or anything like that. I thought the storytelling was good. I like that we got the reoccurring characters from Season 1, so characters that you liked from Season 1, you'll see them again in Season 2. And I will say that this is not something that you let the kids watch. I really don't think you should let the kids watch this. If you didn't know, Punisher is in this, and the Punisher, punish. He gonna punish. I mean, he punishes hard. He punishes NC-17, like, don't let your kids go to that website kind of violence, you know what I mean? It's really, we're talking live leak over here, man. Like, don't watch it. It gets really bad. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad things online, and this show still had me like, I can't. So, really good on the violence. I liked it, and it actually got me wanting a Wolverine Netflix series. I got so pumped off of it, especially the way it was done. And it wasn't done just to be graphic. It's part of the story, and it made me want a Wolverine Netflix show so bad. I'm like watching these things go down. I'm like, oh, please give us Wolverine Netflix. I want my Netflix Wolverine. Please, 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 Netflix Wolverine. I would just love to see Wolverine just slash people up like crazy. That would be great. So, anyway, I did not binge watch this. The lovely Shirley DeWan and I, we watched, bit by bit. Both of us have very long weeks, so neither of us get home till around 10 p.m. most nights. And so we watched it like one episode and a half, kind of forgetting that first half of the following episode. And then the next night, oh wait, there's a part where you fell asleep. Oh yeah, no, I fell asleep during this part. And then continuing on like that. So there are some parts that are a little bit hazy. I will rewatch this season. I rewatched Season 1, loved Season 1, I love Season 2, and I'll rewatch Season 2 as well. And that being said, I think that's all I gotta say for the non-spoiler section. Okay, on to spoilers. You've been warned. What's the most spoilerific thing I gotta say? Elektra dying, I guess, Elektra dies at the end. I didn't, at first, actually, that's probably, I was disappointed at first. I was like, please don't kill Elektra, but then I knew they weren't going to really finish her off. And then you see the hand brings her back and everything. Man, the hand in this was amazing, by the way, right? One thing that the dark sky thing and the mysticism of the hand made me think about was Doctor Strange. I feel like this is the first time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time we get into any kind of magic. Aside from, those Guardians and everything, but we get into like the mystic type stuff and people coming back to life and everything, because we see Nobu come back, of course, and then, of course, we're getting Elektra coming back alive and all that stuff. So I thought that was very cool, and it made me think of Doctor Strange, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder if this will tie into Doctor Strange somehow. I don't know. It just made me think Doctor Strange. I thought Elektra, her story throughout the show was very compelling for me. I really sympathized for the character. She had some straight up evil tendencies, man, but she didn't come off as straight up evil, Yeah, the whole dark sky thing, but you really felt like she had like this uncontrollable desire for the violent acts that she performed, especially when she said that line where she was like, the first time I killed somebody, she was like 13 or something like that. The first time I killed somebody, I did it just so I could know I could do it. I was like, whoa, you crazy woman, you crazy. That's like, that, wow, really? 'Cause I don't want to know what that's like. I don't want those memories in my head bank, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, that's nuts. And and the way that she killed that one young dude after, after he was already beaten and stuff, oh man, that's so gory, and so ruthless. And I just thought it created a really good dynamic for Daredevil, because, I mean, here's the thing, is that Daredevil's, no killing. No killing. You notice sometimes he uses the Batman voice once in a while? Oh, but anyway, he's not for the killing, and it's like he's almost trying, he has this battle on two fronts where he has to convince Punisher and Elektra to, not kill people so much. So I thought that was awesome. Going into the Punisher, oh my god, dude, okay, so, yeah, I really thought John Bernthal reminded me of Shane at first, but then he slowly grew into the role of the Punisher, which I really liked a lot. I was totally sold on his Punisher. One thing that frustrated me, though, is that I felt like we could have seen him just right off the bat with the bulletproof vest and the skull. Because they did that whole thing again where we wait till the very end until we see Elektra suited up. And then we see Daredevil, crazy baton thing. And then Punisher, now he's got a skull on. It's like, why do we have to wait till the very last episode? Because you trickle them in a little bit, like third to last episode, now we see Punisher with the vest on. Second last episode, now we see Elektra all, side out and with her garments on and everything. And then we see Daredevil with the crazy baton thing, which hit the geek spot so hard. Oh my god, as soon as he started doing it, I was like, oh my god, are we gonna see Daredevil swinging? Are we gonna see a Daredevil swinging? And then just right after that, and he swings around, Daredevil is swinging! I thought it was great. I got so happy seeing that. We've just been missing that from Daredevil. They gave him a new mask this time around. I thought the mask was great. I liked how the outfit looked. I'm missing the double D's. I wish they'd put double D's somewhere on there, you know what I mean? Just some kind of symbol. But it's not until the end of the season that he really starts calling himself Daredevil, So I thought, so all the action parts I just thought they nailed. There's that one scene with the Punisher fighting all the prisoners when Kingpin tries to get him killed. The way he kicked ass, it was just incredible. I absolutely loved it. I loved seeing the Kingpin again and him come into power while in prison. I thought that was great. Hit my geek spot so hard. I can't remember the name of the actor again, but Pyle as Kingpin is just amazing. I just absolutely love it. I am totally in. Whenever that guy's on screen, I'm just like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna eat the steak? Oh, why is that wine in a little weird cup? Like, I'm just like totally into the show, like whenever Kingpin's on there. Kingpin's really one of my favorite parts of the whole show. And the fight scenes with him and Punisher, oh my god, dude, thank you. It was so cool. And then him fighting Daredevil again, oh, thank you, so badass. I mean, the guy could take those hits and then he dishes them out so hard. Oh man, amazing. I thought the supporting cast was really good. I thought Foggy was great. I thought Karen was great. Foggy, I felt, really grew as a character. You really see him step up to the plate. I thought Rosario Dawson, Night Nurse, I thought she was fantastic. But Foggy really, like when he had to go up and he had to, go up to the stand and he had to come up with some, he had to think of something to say and everything, defend the Punisher and all that. I thought that was, I thought his speech was awesome, and I love how they wrote it into the show that the world thought the speech was awesome, so awesome to the point where he got a new job, And the whole thing with Kingpin wanting everything, I want all the information you could find on Matthew Murdock. Oh man. So that's, what was it that, the Frank Miller story, was it Born Again? I think it was Born Again, right? Where Kingpin really just strips Murdock of everything. Like, where Matt has nothing, and he's in a stupid little suite with just the cot, and just laying there, and Nelson Murdock is burned down, like he loses everything. Like I think that's what we're gonna get in season 3. So I love that we're kind of leading into that, because that's one of my favorite Daredevil stories. So and then the whole thing with Karen Page and her being kind of torn, and her really siding with the Punisher. I thought, oh, my voice cracked, but her siding with the Punisher really tripped me out. She got really sympathetic for the Punisher, and I thought that was, at first I didn't really like it, but then I liked it because she sympathized with him, and and you could feel sorry for him. And then I love the writing about the cops really being the bad guys here, and I love that Punisher just really lived up to the name. Like, they didn't let us down on the Punisher. Like, he will kill you. Like, you are gone. He's not gonna give him all the information you want. Open your mouth. Go ahead. He's so, you're gone. No matter what, dude. If you're on that list, you are kaput. However, Daredevil, not on that list. So, he ties him up to the brick wall, which we'd seen in the comic. I think Garth Ennis wrote that one, right? With Steve Dillon drawing it. I think that those are the creators behind that book, where Daredevil's tied up on the rooftop by the Punisher and everything. Thought that was really good. That's when we really see that dialogue and we hear some really good dialogue between the two of them. That whole scene went on way longer than I thought it would, but I thought it was pretty good though, because it really got us to know the characters, or especially the Punisher very well. Yeah, man, I know there's a lot of other things to talk about over here. One thing that my biggest complaint is that they saved all the cool stuff for the very end, which I didn't think they really had to do. It's like, dude, he's got the costume on now. Like, let's roll into it. Let's get this moving. So that was really my biggest complaint. When things slowed down a little bit, I feel like they just slowed down a little bit as far as action goes, but not as storytelling. I felt like I was still into the story. I'm still pissed off about Ben Urich being dead. I really don't think they should have killed off Ben Urich. I think that's a great character, and I'm still upset about him being gone. So that's not even a season 2 issue. That's a season 1 issue. So like I said, I don't really have complaints. I really love the show, and I cannot wait to watch it again. Let me know what you guys thought. If I'm gonna say that, I think the part that hit the geek spot the hardest was, Daredevil swinging and using the baton, the magic batons and everything that Guardian made. But aside from that, Kingpin versus Punisher and Kingpin versus Daredevil, those are my favorites. I really like Nobu a lot, though. And Stick was amazing as well. I didn't say anything about Stick. Stick was phenomenal. And earlier when I talked about those cringeworthy parts, yeah, the thing going into the nails, man, that was killing it for me. I can't stand the thought of that. I'm a musician. I need my precious little fingers and my toy reviews. I need my precious little, I need my hands to be in. Just the thought of it, call me a wuss, whatever. But the idea of those sticks getting driven underneath your nail, and then the fact that Stick on top of it's like, look at that. I was like, wow, dude, this guy is nutso. And the way he had raised them to be fighters, and the way he was such a badass, and the way he trained Elektra and Daredevil and everything is just incredible. Great show, highly recommend it. So I'm gonna say, yeah, my ultimate favorite geek out part was the Kingpin versus Punisher and Kingpin versus Daredevil. Let me know what your favorite geek out moment was in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned. I'll have a Throwback Thursday review for tomorrow. You're never gonna guess what it is. You have no idea. Guess. You done guessing? Alright, now leave your comment below. Alright, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!